Alright, kill 'em all. I know many of you have been waiting for this for quite a long time, and when I first heard this I thought maybe they all kind of sound the same, but then when I started listening to it more I realized, what the hell am I talking about?
What the hell are you talking about?
So first off the bat, the original, the 83, that one's really balanced. It's the original. It sounds good. Enough said. The 87 is a really thin version of that. I can't stand that one because I do not like thin guitars like that.
It's too thin.
So that one's out. 88, that's a Japanese one. That has, it's very similar to the 83, the original, but it's bassier. It's a little bit too bassy. It's almost like, I feel like when the kick drum or the bass drum, when it goes off, it's weird. It's like in the back of my neck, I feel like this weird pinch or something.
What in the hell are you talking about?
It's a little bit too high bass for me. I like the bass to be lower and deeper. So if someone liked it, I could understand it. That one's not for me though. The 93, this is really unusual because you can tell they EQ'd and mastered the channels individually, meaning they took the left channel, they did something with the EQ there, then they did the right channel, they did something completely different with it. So when you listen to it, it sounds kind of really weird sounding.
Weird, very weird.
But it sounds really wide. The 95, it was just too inconsistent. I felt like each time I listened to these three examples, they sounded so different, I couldn't really put my finger on it, so that one's just out. 2010, that one also is a Japanese release, and it reminds me of the 88. It just sounds like a slightly more intense version of the 88. So again, if someone likes that, I can totally see it, but that one's not for me. When I first heard the 2016, that kind of reminded me of what Black Sabbath did on Volume 4, their latest one. When I first heard it, I said, oh, this is more like what I like, because the bass drums seem to be a little bit deeper. But the more I listen to it, especially compared to the other ones, something sounds washed out there. Like it doesn't have a lot of attack to it. Like it's kind of soft sounding in the mid-range. And the more I listened to it, the less I liked it. So what is the best, or what is the one I like the most? Well, I think the best, objectively, I think the best one is the original, the 83, because it is the most balanced one, in my opinion. But what I like, and this might be kind of weird, I really like the 93 one. That's the Mexican version. I do like the fact that each channels are EQ'd separately, so it creates this huge wide space. The guitars seem a little crunchier to me.
I sound crunchy.
And they sound a little heavier and thrashier than the other ones. And while I didn't listen to it all the way through, I think if I were to just listen to that one, at first it might sound a bit wonky like I described before. I don't know how else to describe it. Wonky?
Everything's like wonky here.
But that's one I think I would probably end up liking the most if I listened to it all the way through. Actually, I'm pretty excited to see what everyone thinks about this because I don't think there's really one version that everyone's going to pick. Probably going to be a bunch of different versions. So as always, let me know which one you like the best and why, and leave that in the comment section below. All right, recently I've decided I want to try making this YouTube channel as big as I possibly can. And well, that starts first, the first step is you watching this right now. But if you do like this video and you give it a thumbs up and you leave a comment as to which version you like better, not just that, but why you like the version better, I would greatly appreciate that because that would really help out this channel. When you're watching these comparison videos, the first time through, watch it like you would with any other video. But even after the first time, you probably have an idea which version you kind of like better. Now the second time though, I want you to close your eyes, and when you hear the version that you think you like better, open your eyes, look at the screen, confirm the version, and see if it matches with what you picked the first time through. By doing this, you're eliminating any kind of bias that you might have. See you next time!